So over the past week or so, there's actually been a lot of rumors and news surrounding Fallout 76. I want to very briefly go over and address some of these, as well as confirm some misconceptions that you guys have actually been messaging me about. And beyond that, we got a few new screenshots and some other details shared about the game. So the first one is, are people getting access to Fallout 76's beta right now? In the past, we've known that a pre-beta, or basically a closed beta of sorts, is going to occur. It's going to be something that's invite only, and if you pre-order the regular game and thus are getting access to the standard beta, you may be selected to get access to this one also. We don't know when that's going to occur, but yesterday somebody actually tweeted, "Hey Pete, a friend of mine got his beta access code and is playing. I still haven't got mine though. When will I get it?" Pete Hines responded by saying, "We'll let you know when the beta starts next month." I think it was this response and then the ensuing Reddit threads that were like highly upvoted with very little dissent that led many to believe the beta could actually be going on right now. But no, upon further review and actually a follow-up question to Pete Hines, it does not seem like the Fallout 76 closed beta or pre-beta has begun just yet. At least for me personally, I haven't heard of anyone actually getting access. I PM'd this guy who made this tweet to Pete, but likely his friend was either messing with him or just lying in general. And then the other tweet that was actually floating around is somebody downloading Fallout 76. This one seemingly providing its own evidence, so of course it has to be real, right? Well, apparently this one's not actually fake, it's just not actually the beta. Basically, after you pre-order the special edition of Fallout 4 on Xbox, it seems you actually get some kind of download. So to answer the question that a ton of you have been PMing and DMing me, no, there is no way to play Fallout 76's beta just yet, and I don't think anybody has access to it just yet. Then we also do have the Tokyo Game Show trailer. So basically, with PlayStation's publication of their schedule for Tokyo Game Show, they showed Fallout 76 and showing a trailer for that game. Some people speculated this could be a new trailer. We're expecting some new gameplay before the beta releases. Pete Hines has confirmed that. But in reality, all we actually saw was the regular Fallout 76 teaser with Japanese subtitles. So nothing new in that department. I know a lot of you guys were also curious about that one. But they did confirm in the past that we're hearing about the beta before the end of October. So that pretty much means this week. I don't think they'll release this news on a weekend because people are out of the office. So if I was a betting man, I would guess on either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, aka the next 3 days, we'll actually get an announcement from Bethesda sharing with us the beta date. I'm guessing it's going to be on the earlier half of the week because they want to gauge the audience reaction to that announcement. That's something that's done in like PR or community teams do that. Maybe with this announcement, we'll actually get another trailer, maybe some new gameplay, but nothing has really confirmed or indicated towards that. We just know we're getting new gameplay before the beta itself comes out. Well, outside of just speculation and rumors, what kind of concrete stuff have we actually seen? Well, Pete Hines on Twitter has confirmed a few things. One interesting system, there's actually going to be two separate things, workshops and camps. Camps are like the settlements that you've seen in the trailers, but workshops are something we've only heard about. So it seems like workshops are going to be these areas on Fallout 76's map where you can claim them with a group. There might be some kind of monster or defense associated with it that you have to take down, and then you're going to have access to it along with your squad of friends. They're described as having nice quantities of resources, and I think in a past interview from E3, they said one of the workshops was one of the best ways to actually get a lot of gunpowder to craft a lot of ammo quickly. But the interesting part, these are actually contestable areas, so if another squad comes up and maybe kills all of you or just takes over the workshop while you're away questing, that squad will get access to it, but the buildings you built remained. Or alternatively, if every member of your squad logs off the server, the buildings you built in this workshop are actually going to stay there. So maybe 20 minutes later, another squad starts walking by and it's like, oh, some people are either living here or maybe they were living here, and it'll probably create a little bit of a sense of drama and some conflict between players. You can craft brand new armor and weapons in this game. We actually know some of these are going to be locked behind certain schematics that are going to have certain things associated with finding them. You're not just going to get access to all of the recipes right off the bat. Looting corpses is going to be individual. The example Pete gives here is if all of you kill a ghoul, everyone's going to get different loot off of that ghoul. So one person can't take all of the loot and exclude everyone else from getting it. This is pretty interesting, and I actually wonder if, let's say, somebody kills a ghoul, and then I walk by 5 minutes later, if that ghoul body's still there, can I also loot that ghoul? That seems like it could be a pretty broken mechanic, especially with legendary or particularly strong enemies. Last time we actually saw an in-game screenshot of ammo crafting. This was particularly interesting because it had a caps cost associated with it. That's something that's typically variable based on what perks you had, but then the question arose, well, if this caps cost is tied in with this thing for NPC traders, would it also be fixed for player-to-player trading? Well, the answer is no. When it comes to player-to-player trading, you'll be able to set your own prices, which also can be 0 if you wanted it to. But that's the shared in-game image of Sickleman. It looks very Halloween themed, which some people are saying, oh, maybe that has to do with a Halloween timed beta. Maybe, but more likely is the fact that in the Fallout universe, the bombs fell on October 23rd. So a lot of people still had their Halloween decorations up, and obviously in the apocalypse, taking down decorations isn't a priority. And then another in-game screenshot of the guitar sword. This one looks cool. You can actually see the item conditions on it as well as the level of this, which is pretty interesting. We knew weapon condition and subsequently weapon decay was making a return, but I don't think it's been clear as to whether or not armor decay and condition is making a return. Unfortunately though, Pete Hine shortly thereafter confirmed you can't actually play this as a regular guitar. There will be other instruments, but the guitar sword specifically is just a sword. And then finally, the world in Fallout 76 is going to be called Appalachia. This is actually a region that involves the area of several different states, but Appalachia is basically going to correspond to the Capital Wasteland, or the Commonwealth. It's going to be the name of the world in Fallout 76. And yeah, I know, it looks like Appalachia, but in reality it's pronounced Appalachia. And that's pretty much it. Predominantly, I just wanted to go over some of those initial rumors, as well as address the Tokyo Game Show trailer, because I had a lot of messages and questions in that category, but I figured I'd throw in some of the other information we have gotten and actually look at some of the screenshots. There's really not much to take out of them though. Again, hopefully we'll get some kind of news in the next few days. When we get the beta date, I definitely will be covering that. Hopefully we also get a trailer or gameplay associated with it. But for now, that's pretty much it. As always, again, I thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you guys all next time. Later.